place is beautiful. I don't know if you can really see anything, but you know, it's a pretty chill little spot. I've been kind of wanting to make this video for a little bit, but I've never really gotten myself to kind of make it, if that makes sense. It's nothing really too serious, just trying to see if people can relate, because I know there's definitely people out there that can relate, but I just want to see if, like, I don't know, really the whole purpose of me making this video is just to me look at it, in a couple years or whatever, and just kind of reflect back. This is kind of like a video journal type thing, digital journal. So I'm having to use my phone as a mic right now. My other mics are dead. I just checked as soon as I got to the filming location. Luckily, I wasn't on a real set. If I was on an actual set for a client and my mics were dead, that would have been bad. So I'd rather it be me than someone else. But other than that, let's get into it. Just basically, I took a trip to Miami. The last video y'all saw of me was probably me talking about Miami, but this video is me just kind of talking about myself mentally. Things that I've changed about myself, that I'm working on about myself, and just kind of things like that. And as far as mentally, I mean, I'm okay mentally. I'm doing pretty good, I'd say, for myself. I'm just more locked in. And a lot of people that are close to me are starting to question it, and they don't really get it. Nor do I bother to explain myself, because I know they won't get it. And I don't really owe anyone an explanation in a way of what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do me. I'm trying to be just as successful as I can be, and that's what I'm doing. I've cut people out mentally. I still like love people, like, emotionally, but kind of like physically, I just don't feel like being around anyone, really, if that makes sense. I pretty much do everything alone. That's just, I don't know. I mean, I used to hang out with like good friends and stuff like that, but I pretty much cut off everybody. And it's for the better, because I don't need to be hanging around people that are a bad influence in my life. That is just a waste of time, and it's not going to get me anywhere. And you can say that's negative, or that's, ego or whatever, but yeah, 100% it's my ego, 100%. But I'd rather have a high ego with high standards than, no ego at all with low standards. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'm capable of doing. I'm not like, I didn't stop hanging out with these people because I felt tempted. I stopped hanging out with them because it just wasn't benefiting me. It was just a waste of time. It was just wasting my time. As soon as I graduated high school, I kind of just cut off everybody. I mean, there's a difference between school friends and real life friends. And you have to make that sacrifice to block out all the noise. If you want to become successful, I believe that's what you have to do. You have to block out all the noise. You have to stop being so distracted, stop getting distracted, and just block out all the noise, block out all the distractions. I literally have 2 friends. Just like one or two good friends. I mean, I have my best friend Adam. I've known him forever. And my other friend Peyton. And it's just we all hold each other accountable, and that's really that's really about it. That's all I have, like, for people that I talk to. I mean, I still talk with family and stuff like that, but honestly not as much. um, that I can't really explain. um, I don't have anything against my family. It's just I'm prioritizing myself when it comes to certain things. Like if they want to hang out, or if they want to do something, or if they, like, want me to go do this or that with them, like, I've learned to start saying no. And I've been doing that because I have a lot on my plate to do, and it's a lot to balance. But eventually, I won't have to balance anymore, because I'll eventually be where I want to be. And I'm not meaning that I won't have to balance, like, my lifestyle anymore. I mean, that'll always be a thing in my life. But as far as having to block out noise and prioritize yourself more, start saying no. Start, really just, that's it. Start saying no. If people want to hang out with you, or if you have friends that want to go to the club, or if you have something that you have to do for that day, and your family or your friends or whoever it may be wants to keep you sidetracked from accomplishing that goal that you have for yourself, and it's going to push you further away, just say no, because it's not benefiting you in a way. And I get, making memories and all this is good and all, but memories, you have to sacrifice a lot, and I'd rather sacrifice my memories that I'm making right now than in the future, when I can make billions of other memories with all the stuff that I have then. Like driving in Lambos with the homies, freaking yachts, being on cruises, taking your family out on cruises, vacations. Those are the type of memories that I want to make. Not the, going out and then go party and everything and then just forget about it all in one night. Going with your family, like, you have to make sacrifices, and that's the hard part. I'm starting to realize that now. Making these types of sacrifices to become the most successful person that I want to become is hard. It's starting to get hard. It's starting to become a lot. I had a conversation with my mom the other day. And when I mean this, I really don't talk to nobody. And honestly, I like the solitude. I like it. Like right now, I'm here by myself. There's no one here with me right now, or at least I'd hope not. But I enjoy the solitude. I really do. And I had this conversation with my mom the other day, and she was worried about me, and she was just really emotional and just missing me, and just all that, because I haven't talked to anybody. I really don't speak anymore, and that's really to isolate myself and protect my own peace, because I used to be this person to where I was just always people pleasing and just always making sure everyone was emotionally above the person that I was, putting their emotions first than mine, always making people laugh. And I'm not gonna lie, I still do that, but I'm slowly starting to stop it. I'm slowly starting to lose my battery when it comes to that. And she was worried about me, and at first I didn't want to explain nothing to her, because like I said, I don't owe anybody an explanation. I want my life to be so private, no one knows what I'm doing, until eventually, I come, it's almost like a bear coming out of hibernation, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want no one to know what I'm doing. And then I want to come out, and when I come out, I want to come out in like a big ball, you know? Like I want to have all these things accomplished. I want to set all my loved ones financially free. I want all my loved ones to have everything that I've dreamed of, everything that their like generations has dreamed of, like family. I just want everyone to be happy. And I know everyone's happy, but I'm not happy until I achieve these things that I want to achieve. And that's just how it is. And a lot of people will say, like, you know, money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy happiness, but really, that's false. For me, that's false. Because it's the things that the money can buy. You know, buying your parents the best doctor when they're sick. You know, if your mom or someone or dad or grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, someone is really sick in the hospital and they're on their deathbed, just imagine being there and not being able to afford the best doctor. And, you know, it's things like that buys happiness, because money can buy that. And until I have accomplished the things that I need to accomplish, then I don't think I ever will be happy. I don't think I will ever forgive myself for promising myself doing these things that I say that I was gonna do, and I haven't done it. So as of now, I'm not sad, but I also can't say I'm happy. And that's okay. That's okay, because I know there's moments to where I am happy, and there's moments to where, of course, I'm not happy. But my emotions overall, if I were to have to put them as one label, it'd probably just be in the middle. I'm not too sad, I'm not too happy, just right there in the middle. I'm right there in the middle. And that's just how I'm gonna be until I accomplish these things that I need to accomplish, these goals. And I know I've talked about these goals and stuff, but just to sum it up, it's just to be free. It's everyone's goal. It should be your goal. It should be your goal to be free. And to set your family free, to set your kids free. Generational, like, debt, like, will not be, like, not generational debt, but like generational wealth. Generational wealth is something that I want. It's something I feel like everyone would want. You would want all your family's problems, financial problems, to not exist. And that's what I want. That pretty much sums that up as far as my goals. That's my big term end goal. And I also have short term end goals to get to it, to get to that. But I'm not gonna lie, it is starting to get lonely. It's starting to get silent. It pretty much sums it up. It's all starting to get lonely, and that's fine. Like I said, I like the solitude, but I'm also maybe this last week I've started to question myself more than I ever have. I've started to question everything that I'm doing, if it's necessary. And I kind of had to sit and reflect and realize that I can't second guess myself. You know, I know what I'm doing is right. I know what I'm doing is gonna work. It's just only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. It's whenever God God has his plan already set on me. He knows what he wants for me, and I just have to be patient. I have to be faithful, and I just have to wait for him. And that's what I'm gonna do. But every single day, I'm always gonna try to become 1% better than I am. But I will not lie, this last week, I've started to feel really, I think the loneliness is starting to kick in. And that's when I started to question myself. And hold on, chat. There's an ant trying to bite me. But yeah, I've started to question myself more this week probably, and ask if what I'm doing is worth it. And since I started doing that this week, I started getting these videos and stuff like pop up on like my For You page and stuff, and it was about like successful people that was dealing with the same thing that I'm dealing with now, and that's loneliness. And I saw a video. It was like, if you feel lonely right now, and you know, like you just feel so isolated, and you don't talk to no one, and you don't do this and you don't do that, then you're on the right goal, or you're on the right road, and you're headed towards the right path. And they basically like were saying like that's how it was like for them. They were lonely at some point, and they were just isolated, and they started to feel lonely. And I'm just like, how's that a coincidence? Like, I feel like this is God just trying to tell me to be faithful and to trust in his plan, and just trust everything that he has planned for me. And that's what I'm doing. And I think that's just how it has to be. At least for now. Yeah, that's just how it has to be for now. If I have to be lonely for a year, 3 years, 5 years, however long, if I have to stay this isolated for this long to enjoy the rest of my lifetime free, then so be it. I'd rather that than my whole life. I'd rather sacrifice these little years that I have and enjoy my big years that I have coming up. I'm only 19 years old. I'm on this crazy journey of trying to be the most successful person as I possibly can be. And it's starting to get lonely. It's starting to get a little scary, but I have faith. I'm faithful. I love this. I love the isolation. I love the solitude. And this is just how it has to be for now. And I'm willing to take that. And I understand that. I just thought it was so crazy that as soon as that was happening to me this week, I realized like these videos were popping up on my For You page, and it was people that were dealing with the same thing I was dealing with. And I don't think that's a coincidence at all. I truly believe it was a sign, and I just know I'm not alone out there. So if you feel alone as well and you're watching this and you're in the same boat, trust in your gut. Don't second question yourself. Block out all the noise. Don't explain anything to anybody. Have a few accountability partners. Me, I have two. Really one. It's my best friend, Adam. It's like my brother. And hold each other accountable. Because if you do that, then you will just have an accountability partner, and it won't feel as lonely. But you also have someone to hold you accountable, like I said, and you can hold them accountable. You just build each other up on the way. So yes, it's gonna get lonely. It's gonna get scary. You're gonna second guess yourself, and you're gonna disappoint people and all that, but you need to prioritize yourself first. Learn to say no. Start saying no. Have an ego. If people call you cocky, if people call you this and that, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you're doing right by yourself and you're putting yourself first, you're fine. And this is only temporary. This isn't forever. And yeah, it starts to get lonely, but like I said, it's only temporary. But this is a video I've been wanting to make for a while. I just kind of always second guess myself, worrying about cutting and everything, but I've pretty much yapped this whole time, freestyled this really. But I believe in you. You should believe in yourself as well. I believe in myself. And I know that one day I'm gonna be looking back at this video and I'm gonna be in a freaking penthouse with the homies, with all my family. My camera just overheated. But like I was saying, be in a penthouse with my family and they're all gonna see that it's worth it. And that's my motivation, is to prove everybody wrong. But these mosquitoes are starting to eat me up. But that's my yap sesh for the day. But I'll see y'all in the next one.